Good afternoon and welcome to the Weather Centre. The day started off cloudy and cool in Mpumalanga and KwaZulu-Natal, while berg winds are causing high maximums along the west coast this afternoon. And speaking of temperatures, many South Africans are talking about the warm autumn experienced so far in and around Gauteng. So we're taking a look at the past week's maximum temperatures at OR Tambo International Airport. The average temperature for the month of May is 19 degrees. The average maximum, this temperature was exceeded by 7 degrees on Sunday, and the maximum was reported as 24 yesterday afternoon. It looks like this trend will continue over the next couple of days, even though we're expecting a slightly cooler Saturday. The South African Weather Service warns against a high fire danger over the western parts of South Africa, and that's due to hot, dry and windy conditions this afternoon. Our past 12-hour satellite loop shows partly cloudy weather over the southern parts, and it became cloudy overnight in KZN as well as the Lowveld, with the ridging high-pressure system pushing in moisture. Drizzle was reported in Bombela earlier today, but it remained clear in Gauteng, Northwest and the Free State, where we're expecting a warm afternoon. There's a risk of drizzle along the escarpment for the rest of today, but we're expecting a 40% chance of showers along the north coast of KwaZulu-Natal. Now, taking a look at the rest of the day's forecast, it remains mostly cloudy and cool in the far east and partly cloudy and hot in the west, but conditions will change around completely within the next 24 hours. We're expecting cooling along the west coast overnight ahead of an approaching front that could bring some light rain to Cape Town later on Saturday afternoon. Meanwhile, berg winds develop over the southern and southeastern coastline, resulting in hot conditions in the Eastern Cape on Saturday, and we're still expecting a bit of cloud over the northern parts of the country and lower maximum temperatures in Gauteng and northwest. Fresh northeasterlies predicted for North Gauteng as well as the Eastern Free State this afternoon. Fresh northerly winds in the Northern Cape, but light offshore winds along the southern coastline, with strong northeasterlies along the Eastern Cape coastline, where maximums will stay in the lower 20s. 28 degrees, however, in George, 29 in Cape Town, Uppington with a high of 30 and 35 degrees likely in Vredendal with mid-20s along the east coast. Overnight temperatures remain high in the northern and western Cape. We're also expecting high morning temperatures along the Eastern Cape coastline with 19 degrees in Port Elizabeth, 18 in East London, but it becomes chilly overnight in the Free State and Gauteng with single-digit morning temperatures. Saturday's forecast shows cooler weather in Gauteng. After a cloudy start, we're expecting a maximum of 24 degrees in Pretoria, hot conditions along the Eastern Cape coastline, and on Sunday, temperatures start to recover in the west. That's all from the Weather Centre. Have a wonderful day.